Hi guys, welcome back. Today's tutorial is going to be the eye look you see on this side of my face. And I've got some new products, so I definitely want to try those out. I already did my foundation. I used the MAC Matchmaster Foundation. Then I used It Cosmetics by Undereye Concealer. I used the Tarte Smooth Operator Powder to set all of that concealer. And then I primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And then I'm going to show you how to do this eye. It uses ColourPop eyeshadows as well as some Milani, which I don't use very often, but the first thing I did was I went into this ColourPop shadow in Girly, and it is just a really pretty light color. It's really white, but there's a little bit of shimmer. It is a pearlized finish, and I took that on a Sigma E55 eye shading brush, which is just a flat brush. And I just tapped that under the brow, and I actually went ahead and put this on the lid as well. And then I put it on the inner corner of the eye. This is just a really good base. It will only show in a little bit of the eye, but... And then I went ahead and did the transition color, and for that I used the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, which is just a big fluffy brush, and the Milani Bella Cafe Satin Matte Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. And I just put that into the crease here. And this is just going to make everything blend out a little bit easier. And then I went into the ColourPop eyeshadow, and this is in Roulette, which is that black color you see. And I took this transition color, by the way, really high because the black color went really high. So, and I used the ColourPop eyeshadow in Roulette. This is the matte finish. And I took that on an e.l.f. crease brush, which is just a little fluffy brush. I don't typically like to use the ColourPop shadows now with a brush, but I do in this instance because I really want it to be able to blend, and so using your finger, it doesn't give you as precise of an application, if you know what I mean. So what I do is I'm going actually above the crease. So I'm not going below the crease at all. Or like I'm leaving the lid basically bare. I don't know what that is, I'll fix that later. But if you can tell, I left the lid pretty bare, and I kept it more of a cut crease. So I'm just sweeping that back and forth. And I do actually take it all the way in and above the crease. And then I'm putting a little bit at the outer corner, as usual. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I just take the one with the fluffy tapered brush that I used with the light brown. I just blend all of that out, and I actually even add some more of the tapered blending brush shade, that Milani Brown Bella Cafe. And I just add more to that and blend, 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 and then I go back into the Roulette, the black shade, and I do it again to darken it and deepen it. But I find that going in like that, you know, twice, really allows me to have control of how dark I want it without it looking crazy. And then I'm going to go in with the white shade, Girly, the brush that I used with that, and I'm going to actually blend where the white and the black meet. So the flat brush that I had the white on, I'm just kind of sweeping the white back and forth over the black to kind of blend out that edge. And then again, I'm switching back to the other brush that I had the nice brown transition color, and I'm going on top of the black again and blending all of those harsh lines out. Okay, so it looks really complicated on this side, but basically not too bad, right? Then I went ahead and used the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I did a pretty dramatic wing with falsies. So on this eye, I'm going to just do a nice normal line for most of the eye. And then for the wing, what I did was I tapped the pen in where I wanted the line to end. So for example, I tapped the brush right here. And then from there I drew a line in to meet the the regular line of that lash line. So for here, I'm going to say I want it right here. And then I just meet it. I have to reshape it a little bit, but I never claim to be a winged liner expert, okay? If you guys have any ideas on how to get this to go away on me, I think the reason I have it is because I've lost weight a lot and my eyes kind of have sunken in. But it's not discoloration, it's actually that my cheeks go out right there. So I always have that in every video, and I don't think it's discoloration. I mean, I use concealer, but maybe I need to do more color correcting. So let me know what you guys think. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the line here. Okay, so you can always take some makeup remover on a Q-tip and clean up the edges, and then go back in with your concealer and clean up the edges. I went in with the Real Techniques Detailer brush. It's just a really tiny brush on a Milani eyeshadow. This is Bella Bronze. It's a metallic shade. And I just put that under the lower lash line here. Just take a fluffy brush and blend that out. And then I go in with the L'Oreal Silkissime highlighter. I use it as an eyeliner, but it says it's a highlighter. And this is an illuminator, but it's like a pinky color, champagne color. And I'm just popping that in the lower lash line, tight line area to add a nice shimmer. And then I take it into the inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to apply some mascara to the lower lashes, and then I'm going to curl my lashes. So now it's time for some false lashes. These are the famous Ardell Wispies, and I'm using the Duo Lash Adhesive, and this is the dark. All I'm doing, I have an entire video on how to do this, but I'm just putting a nice thin layer of glue on the band of the lashes, and then I wait 30 seconds to a minute for the glue to get tacky. I'll tell you what I have on my lips while I wait. This is the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Anita, and that's what I have on my lips. Really just a basic, like, I think it's described as a terracotta rose. Just a really basic, everyday color for me. Lash glue should be good now. So I just place the lashes, hold them at both ends, and place them on your eye, and then you can kind of position them as needed. Then I'm going to go back into that tattoo liner in Trooper and cover the lash band with the liner. For the cheeks, I used the Benefit Box Bronzer in Hoola with the brush it came with. And I just applied a actually pretty generous coat. I started at the top of the ear. I brought it in to the outer part of the eye, so that's where I stopped. And then I kind of followed the line of my natural cheeks, if you feel in there. And I went to the outer corner of the mouth, but I just stopped it at the outer corner of the eye. And then I blended that in, and then I went in with it a little bit on the top of the forehead to make myself look a little bit more even and bronzed, a little bit under the chin, and the side of the nose, which I think I need to rub out because I'm actually looking a little dark there. So for the blush today, I'm going to be using the Becca Blush in Wild Honey, and this is the one that Jaclyn Hill is always talking about. It's a mineral blush, so it's kind of washing it out on camera, but I'll do a swatch for you. It's actually very warm, orangey almost. I don't see pink in that. Taking the e.l.f. Mineral Powder Brush, tap that on the apple of the cheek and then brush back in the same angle that I did the bronzer, from the top of the ear towards the inner corner of the mouth. Just if this is the bronzer, which should be about 1 finger thick, Then I do the blush about a finger thick. Maybe a little larger depending on how long your face is. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal. And this is just a really pretty color. I'm going to put it right next to the blush so you can see it. Okay, so I just take the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and I'm going to tap it at the middle of the eye, at the very top of my cheekbones, and brush it backwards and up in the same angle that I did the blush and the bronzer. And then I kind of rub it out with my finger. If you feel that your blush and bronzer are too intense, you can definitely go back in with a fluffy brush. And then I take it, I start at the top of the brow bone, like at the arch of my brow, and take it into C. And then I take a little bit down the center of the nose and just between the brows, at the Cupid's bow, a little bit right there on the chin. So now I go in with a fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and I use this thing all the time. And this just blends out my harsh lines, any blending that I needed to do. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please subscribe, and I would love to know what kind of looks you guys want to see in the future. And of course, I'm still planning on doing a Q&A video. I've gotten a few questions, but I'd love to hear more questions to put in that video. Please subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.